So I saw on TV this week lots of congressmen, senators coming out, and there's pretty much a chorus that's going on, and that is there's no way the government's going to shut down. We can't let that happen. There's no way the United States will default on its debt. And of course, we have the president coming out and saying, well, he's going to use leverage on there, and the government will shut down, basically, if he doesn't get his $1.6 billion to build his wall. And there's all kinds of criticism about those statements. If all of the congressmen out there, senators, if you all cared so much about where we are right now in this debt ceiling, where were you months ago when we actually ran past the debt limit? Where were you years ago when you were approving budgets with all of this massive spending? If you care so much about us not defaulting on our debt, why did you create all the debt? I mean, that's really what I have to ask. It's ridiculous. And the FOMC, they make it all possible, of course, is they finance it all through their monetization. Yeah, I'm taking on this massive balance sheet that they have on. Man, I can't even talk. It really fumes me about this stuff. So now, the FOMC, Janet Yellen, they've built up all of this balance sheet, and now we have that to deal with, and now the debt ceiling coming up here at the end of September, and they're going to scare everyone with this. And then again, they're going to raise the debt ceiling, right? Even if they have to shut down the government for a brief period of time, so everybody's going to be scared. And then, of course, there is this massive balance sheet, which Janet Yellen is now hinting about reducing. And, of course, when they built the balance sheet, it was all about stimulating the economy. So why isn't she saying that when she reduces the balance sheet, it's going to be a drain? She won't say anything that will scare anybody in the stock market because she's so slanted when it comes to this. And I think that is doing a major injustice. When they start reducing the balance sheet, it is a drain, and it's going to negatively affect the economy and negatively affect markets. And pretty soon Draghi, and maybe he's going to say it today, we'll see, is going to join in as far as their taper and ending their QE. Japan isn't far behind that either. And I just want to say, you know who is to blame when we get our next crash. So when that next crash comes, you know where to point the finger, right at the central banks. And it may not be all that far off.